Hey everybody, it's Moby back at you with some more Q&A. Someone wanted to know what was our original club that we made as a company, the first one. So we bought Yeti Golf and inherited some of their product, as you can see up on our shelf here behind me. And those, we actually still have some of those in stock. We made some new versions of those not too long ago. But our first official Shark Attack club was called the MAKO. The reason it was called the MAKO is the MAKO is the fastest shark in the ocean. Don't believe me? Look it up. Some of those videos are insane. So the MAKO was similar to the Yeti club, but not quite. It was a traditional pear-shaped 460 driver head. The first one we made was just black with a chrome face and said MAKO on the end. I want to say those were 5.5 degree lofts. We were chasing lower lofts as we went. We started out with a 7 with the Yeti, went down to 5.5. Now we made different variations of the MAKO, and all we did really technically was change colors and stickers. So, we had the Blue Ocean MAKO, which had the shark teeth on it. That one, that's probably one of our most popular ever. Here again, blue end head, 5.5. We made a Red Dragon, which was just a red top version of the MAKO. We made Castle Grayskull, which was a gray one. I think there was another version in there. And then we ended up tweaking that into the F-bomb. The F-bomb is technically, it's a lower loft. All the F-bombs were 4.5. Some of them came out at 3, which was cool. Glue in head, 460. Had the shark teeth on the top, the military green. It was meant to look like a bomber plane, the logos. So we did that. We also changed the face a little bit to put our kanji on there, the shark kanji. And that was probably one of our best performing drivers ever. Here again, glue in. Also, after that, we started hearing a bunch of clamoring. People wanted to have adjustable. And I get it. At first, we were very resistant to that. My thinking was, first of all, I don't know if it would hold up to high swing speeds with the adapters. And secondly, I just don't perceive people changing that loft, constantly. I think you'll find your loft and you'd stick with it. But in the end, the beauty of having adjustable club heads with adapter is that you can spin different shafts in and out. And when that dawned on me and I figured that out, yeah, we decided to make an adjustable head. You can also see some different generations of Yetis behind me there, albinos specifically. We did make our first left-handed club, which was MAKO as well. But our first foray into adjusted driver heads was the Tokyo Drift. You've probably seen pictures of that before. Still have those. We have those discounted greatly right now. The good thing was Tokyo Drift would absolutely nuke a ball. The negatives are it was heavy. It was 210 to 215 grams. I personally like that. I have one built in my golf bag right now for on the course, and I can hit it wherever I want to. And I use Rosie the Reaper as my go-to shaft on that right now. Anyway, so that was the good and the bad. And also, we built that as a heavy club on purpose to transition people from regular golf into long drive. Sort of a hybrid transition club. The real problem with the first batch is the adapters were weak, and if you screwed them in and they weren't exactly perfect, they would break, the shear off. So we found that out pretty quickly. Tried to address that with the second batch. The adapters after the second batch were good. It's technically a Mizuno type adapter that we put in there. So that's kind of how that started. The adapter situation was good with the second batch, and we never made a Tokyo 3.0. We only did the 2.0. The only problem with the Tokyo is that if you're a ball striker, it holds up forever. It's really good. It'll be long-lasting, high-performing. However, if you're wild at all with your swing or with a golf club, you can have a breakage issue on the heel, especially if you put any heat low and inside on a Tokyo Drift. It can actually cause a break because the wall on the back of it where the adapter is pretty thin. So that was our issue with the first adaptability that we tried to do. However, let's go on down the road to probably the greatest club head we've ever made. We're talking about the Goldilocks, okay? The most evil driver ever made. 6.66 degrees of loft on purpose. Now, true lofts were anywhere from 3.5 to 8 when we got them in. And I could adjust those right here again. Glue end head, two-piece construction on purpose. To this day, I do not have a returned broken Goldilocks. Not saying they won't break, not saying somebody hasn't broke one. Just saying for all my other driver heads, I have broken copies, broken returns in the garage or in the shop, not so much with the Goldie. The Goldie has been one of the highest performing, toughest driver heads we've ever made. In a perfect world, I'd keep making the Goldie, but everybody wants adjustability. So what we did, we took the same foundry that makes our Goldilocks, and we asked them, can you make an adjustable Goldilocks? So they got as close as they could with it, which was the ferrule. The very first ferrule we made was 5.5 loft, adjustable 1.5 up, 1.5 down. And buddy, she was a smoke show when she came out of the wrapper. The only thing was with the Goldie, or sorry, the ferrule, after so many hits, it would develop a little bit of a weak spot on the sole and could crack and split. So we addressed that. Ferrule 1.0 had some of those issues. Dark ferrule was the second version of the ferrule, lower loft, but much improved. So far, I'm sure people will break them, but I don't have any back that are broken yet. But high performing, high quality, just always trying to pursue the better. That's what we do with Shark Attack Golf. The Dark Ferrule has been great, and we do have plans to make another version of that. Kind of undercover right now, but if you'll stay tuned in 2024, you'll see what's up. I think you're going to like it a lot. We do have left-handed ferrules, left-handed griffins in stock still. Let me know if I can help you in any way, my friends. We'll talk soon.